In Outsmart Your Brain, cognitive psychologist Daniel T. Willingham provides a practical guide grounded in brain science to help students and lifelong learners improve how they acquire and retain information. The central premise is that our brains are not naturally designed for the modern demands of school or formal training. Because the brain often relies on intuitive shortcuts that lead to poor outcomes, such as confusing familiarity with actual mastery, Willingham argues that we must intentionally use specific strategies to outsmart these biological defaults. The book is organized into chapters that address the specific challenges of the learning cycle, including listening to lectures, taking notes, and preparing for exams. A major theme is the difference between passive and active learning. Willingham explains that common habits like rereading textbooks or highlighting passages are largely ineffective because they only make the material feel familiar without building deep understanding. Instead, he advocates for active retrieval practices, such as self-testing and generating questions, which force the brain to work harder and strengthen long-term memory. Beyond specific study techniques, Willingham explores the psychological hurdles that often interfere with academic success, such as procrastination and test anxiety. He suggests breaking large tasks into small, manageable chunks and reframing anxiety as excitement to improve performance under pressure. He also discusses the importance of the physical and mental environment, advising learners to seek out distraction-free spaces and to be mindful of how factors like sleep and caffeine consumption affect their cognitive abilities. Ultimately, the book serves as a manual for becoming an independent learner. By explaining the cognitive science behind why certain methods work and others fail, Willingham empowers readers to take control of their own education. The goal is not just to work harder, but to work in alignment with how the brain actually processes information. By following these evidence-based techniques, learners can move past the illusion of knowing and achieve genuine comprehension and lasting retention of complex material.